Hey Fuzzy Goat family, sorry we're a few minutes late. We had some fun shenanigans going on here in the shop. We are getting ready for local yarn shop day, so we were playing with some fun yarn. So we are very excited and hope you guys can stop by or tune in on Saturday. All right, so it is Tuesday. I'm happy to be here. I feel like I'm just barely surviving these days. I looked at my son today when I was taking him to school late, because that's how he likes to go to school. And I looked at him and I said, you know, I am ready for school to be over, because I'm just tired of this, struggle of getting him there as your work. Blah, blah, blah. Anyway, so I'm kind of ready, but then that's a whole nother set of issues, right, when they're home all the time. So anyway, I'm tired with it all. What else can I tell you? Love to talk about my daughter's boyfriend. And I think he likes it, even though he doesn't really know what I'm saying. But he was very kind this weekend. He, I don't know if he offered as much as I asked if he would, but my daughter's car was acting up. And like I've mentioned, we have some, I will call them antiques, but they're really just really old cars. And actually, the one that she's driving is older than she is. And it started acting up, and I diagnosed it, I will say. And I thought that it was probably the alternator, because it happened to us once before. So I asked him if he would mind taking a look at it. And do you know, sure enough, he was able to take out that alternator. And put a new one in, and it's running. So that was really nice. And I got him a milkshake, and he just seemed happy as a little bug. So, all right, so let's talk about my projects. I think that's where we're going with this. All right, so let me start first with my sister's scarf. And I'm sorry, my ADD is kicking in. I even started another project, and I'm not getting anywhere, so I'm going to slow it down. I have decided, for those of you that have been following me and wondering and just dying to know what I'm doing with my friend's sweater that I had to cut off the sleeve, I've resigned that I'm going to send it to our finisher, right, Sherry?
Yeah,
Finisher
Sherry.
service. Because there's too much knitting to be had. Like, I can't, I'm happy to help her. And I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to send it to her and have her finish it up for me, now that I've made a mess out of it. All right, so my sister's scarf. Do I have a picture of it, y'all? You've seen it. You're probably tired of seeing it. Comalina, I don't know how you want to say it, pronounce it. Yeah, there you go. I'm using fingering. Emma Super Silky. And I was going to weigh my ball, because I think it's growing. I think it's like one of those gremlins or something that, like, the scarf is getting pretty long. But darn it all, I feel like I should be at the end of this ball, and I'm going to weigh it. I'll let y'all know maybe next week. But I'm hoping that I'm near the end. So it's going to be a nice length, I think. Right? Because I already have the ball. Yeah, it's going to be a nice length. So I just need to finish that up so my sister can wear it in the summer. She's not going to want to wear it this summer. Anyway, we'll see. And the cute little bag. Love this little bag. It's perfect for one skein projects. So that's my little fun little bag. All right, the second project, my mom's poncho. Again, not knock these over. This is Craggy Tweed. I'm on third ball of 4 balls. And it really is growing. I'll pull it out. It's getting there. It is definitely getting there. So still got, I think I've got about 15 inches to go. So I'm on this side of the project. Maybe one, let's look at this ball and see. That might be half a ball. Maybe 1.5 balls to go. Lots of stockinette. So it's funny, I have these, like, my sister's is fun too, though, because it's like 12 rows of a repeat, some yarn overs and stuff. That's fun, but I do have to look at the pattern. This one I don't have to look at the pattern, but I just keep taking out the tape measure, and I need to stop doing that. I just need to stop measuring it and just know that I have a ball and a half to go. All right, so that's my mom's poncho. That's the easy, let me hold on. I have a picture of it for you. It's Church Mouse Classics Easy Folded Poncho. And it's just a classic. Like, I think she'll wear it a lot, which is, I have one and I do wear it quite a bit. Not a jacket, but it's warm enough that it keeps, the draft away. So that's where we are with that one. So then I got really excited about, this is the next one, the sleeveless sweater Stormy. Very simple pattern from what I can tell, a lot of pages in the pattern if you go to look at it, but she breaks it down based on the size. And like I mentioned, this one she doesn't suggest a lot of ease. I think it's 0 to 2 inches, which is a little bit out of my comfort level, but I am going to do that. And I am making this with the shawl blank, which has been super fun. Got another project in here. Well, that's a surprise. So yeah, so it's interesting because, well, it's not a raglan sleeve, and the way she, here it is, sorry, can you see it? And the way she does her increases is just yarn overs, and you just keep doing it until you get so many stitches. It's kind of a sleeveless, so I'm not sure. I think I'm just going to, I'm getting ready. I mean, I'm almost at that point where I'm going to, no, I'm not. I don't know why I said that. I'm hoping that I was at that point, but I'm not. But I did want to mention that I wasn't sure about this neck. I was like, this seems really wide, and I know it is wide. I mean, it's not, you know, it's not something like this, but I tried it on. I used my goat tubing, which is awesome. Stuck it on the ends, moved a few stitches over, and it's actually not as wide as I thought it was going to be, because I didn't want to get too far and be like, oh. But anyway, so far I am saying that this is an easy pattern. From what I can tell, there's no short rows. I haven't gone, I mean, I have glanced through it, so I don't know. That's where we are. I'm going to show you where I am with the shawl. This is the blank, and I just can't wait to get to the next color. See? The blues, and I'm going to get into the purples. I don't think I'll get this far. That's 1,000 yards in it, and I think I only need 7. I can't remember now. I don't need it all. So, but that's okay. I'm all right with that. I'll probably use it for something else. I do like purple. All right, so that's that one. The color that I'm doing is, what color is it? Here it is. Rocky Gorge Reservoir. Okay. We have several, I think we have 5 colors in total, but I'll put a link onto that if you guys are interested. What else? I think that's all on that one I want to talk to y'all about. Oh, my Colorwork sweater. I didn't mention that. So, which is over here, sorry. Colorwork sweater, which I love. But holy moly, there's 3 colors. When I can't say that I sat for an entire 2 hours, because you know, there's dogs, there's kids, there's a lot of other stuff going on. So I may think I'm sitting for 2 hours, but I'm up and down a lot. And then when you have the 3 colors, every time I get up, and you know, I do the yarn around the neck, so it's a big deal to get up and like not have them get tangled. So I'm going to very carefully take it out, because I've found a system when I'm knitting it. I have the dark gray goes on my right, my light gray goes on my left. Now it depends on which one's the main color, because the main color always goes on my right, so it depends, you know, during the color work. And where I am right now, still doing 3 colors, so I haven't separated out for the sleeve yet. I'm going to show you one more time. So I'm about right here. I think I only have a few more oh, I can show you my chart. So this is the chart, and I'm going up, and I think I have 2 more rows of 3 colors, but it took me 2 hours to do 1 row last night. And it's all because you're always thinking, okay, where I need to carry this one, I need it to go on, you know, there's a lot of thinking. Not as bad when it's 2 colors for me personally. I like that doesn't, I can go pretty fast, but 3 colors, whew. But look where I am. I just think I'm so, oh, man overboard. I'm so excited about this. The red one. I think, there we go. Oh, sorry. I'm thinking I'm going to try it on. But 3 colors, yes, Teresa, 3 colors. And it's been for a long time. Like, I'm okay if it's a row or 2, but this been, can y'all see it? I don't want to lose my stitches. Oh, I do have holders on these. Maybe I should do it where they are so I can see if I drop them. It's been for several rows, so almost there. But I'm looking forward to blocking it. I think I mentioned that because it's got a little lace pattern, which is fun. I don't know, it's a very fun pattern, and I think it's going to go a lot faster when I drop the sleeves and I drop a color. It's going to go a lot faster. Yeah, it is moving along, Amy. Thank you for noticing, because it doesn't feel like it. And I have so many projects that I get kind of stressed out when I'm not moving forward. So that means I have too many projects. But this one, I will sit and work on it for quite a bit. I do need to try it on. That's what I'm thinking. So anyway, been having a lot of fun with that when I'm not getting anxious, because I'm not getting anywhere. But I think this is going to be one of those that I love to wear and that I'll wear a lot. Hold on, sorry. It's very similar to, I have a Swancho, and I think we talked about this. Caitlin Hunter Swancho has many colors as well, and it's just really fun to wear. This one has more contrast than that one, so I'm excited to wear it. All right, so I'm just going to drop this on the floor so I can untangle my balls, because that's always a problem. All right, so I've started this, and I think of something my son told me one time I was doing, I think a lace pattern, and for some reason I hadn't put my stitch markers in yet, and when I was counting or something, I was getting really frustrated and I had to pull it out, and he said, Mom, aren't you supposed to use markers or something? I'm like, yeah, that was a novice mistake. So here I should have also, I was getting excited and I wanted to get going when they told me how many stitches I should have at the end. There was some wording that got me kind of confused, and okay, let me show you what I'm making first. Nabulchen, I'm not even sure how to say it, but this is this little doll. Okay, I'm using cotton yarn and a self-striping cotton yarn. I'll show you in a minute. And it's going to be a sample for the shop, because this is a great thing to use the cotton on. And did I say fingering? It's fingering. It also has, I'm not going to say boy girl, I'm going to say it has a skirt version and a non-skirt version. I'm doing the non-skirt, where is it? Oh, there's a picture. Okay, here's the skirt right there. Look kind of cute, but I'm not doing the skirt version. I want to talk to you a little bit about how I'm doing it, because it does, obviously, it's in the round. Okay, here's the yarn. Love it. Let's see if I can find the color that I'm using. Oh, Lordy. Here it is. So it's Earth Fingering Cotton, and I'm using color 1089. It's a very popular color. We have a shawl made out of it here in the shop. So I decided that I didn't want to do double pointed. I'm afraid I'm going to lose my stitches. So it's very discombobulated. So this is the head, and I think I'm going to do a Kitchener or something there. I haven't gotten that far. This is the body that I'm working on. Instead of doing double pointed, I used 2 circular needles. And in the beginning, I used short ones, like maybe 10, 12 inches, maybe one's a 9 inch. But now I notice I need probably longer ones, because I'm afraid I'm going to start dropping stitches. But that's how I prefer to do in the round, is using 2, like socks, for example, to use 2 circulars. And I was going to show you, but it's kind of confusing because my beginning of the round, you see my little marker, is in the middle of the needle. Don't ask me, I probably need to move that. But anyway, so I have half the needles on one circular needle and half on the other. And so you're just using one, so when I'm on the silver needles, I knit with that one. And then when I get to the end of that row, then I drop it and I pick up the other needles. I don't know, I just like it that way. But so where I got messed up was when you went to the body, she's having you do increases, and I had to take it out once because you're supposed to do an increase in the beginning and after the marker, but she was specific in calling this one the beginning of the round. So I didn't do an increase on either side of that, so now my stitches are off. So I should have done the math from the beginning, which I didn't. So I'm going to go back a few rows, well, probably all this right here. I'm going to probably rip it out again, but that's okay, because I'm off by 34 stitches, something like that. No, not that many, because I did it on once. Anyway, it doesn't matter, but I'll fix it. But it's exciting. It's kind of fun to do because you see this body forming, but you also see the stripes. So it's kind of cool, kind of fun, just saying. All right, oh, the sweater I'm wearing, before I forget, I believe it's a Caitlin Hunter Sepilia, I think it's called. I used it's a fingering weight. Can't tell you the size I made right now, but if you have questions, just put it in the comments. And does it come in a crochet, Nora? Does that pattern come in? I can look, and I will post it if it does. Not sure that it does. There goes Madeline.
I know.
She looked the other way on purpose. Also, check out our shop online, fuzzygoatyarns.com. We have a friend over here knitting. I told her if she wasn't careful, she'd be on the screen, but I'm not going to move the screen because I got too much going on. But yeah, and any questions that you may have, put them here. What's the name of the sweater you wore last week? Oh, it just left me. It's using linen Kestrel Conti. Konti is the name of the sweater I wore last week, and I had it in the Bordeaux color. We are actually just placed an order for some more colors on that too if you're interested. But yes, Conti was the sweater I was wearing last week. 2 circulars on my sleeves. Okay, yes. So Lynn is saying that she's used the 2 circulars on sleeves. I'll do that too sometimes, Lynn. I just find it easier. I don't worry about dropping stitches. Like on this project that I'm doing, I do need to switch to a little bit longer because you can see it's a little discombobulated. Anyway, I hope y'all have a great week. We had our Rose Bowl. We had our Rose Festival last weekend, which was a lot of fun. Made it seem like things were getting a little back to normal, or they are more so. And then this weekend, LYS. So we're super excited. Let us know if we can help you plan a project. Text. Oh, the sound. I like your sound. Off music or the phone. Anyway, so you guys have a good week. I look forward to next week. Maybe I'll have some finished projects. I don't know. I'm hoping that I do this. And it's not hard with this nice weather too, like to want to sit in it when you can be outside. But anyway, all right, you guys have a great week. I look forward to talking to you and helping you guys. And thanks for watching.